distinguished guests, respected principal, teachers, parents, guardians, and our fellow graduates of the class of 2026, Assalamu alaikum and good morning to all. Today is indeed a special day for us all, and it is truly an honor to stand before you as the two valedictorians of Five Rivers TIA Primary School, class of 2026. We are gathered here to celebrate not only our graduation, but also the incredible journey that brought us here and the journey we are about to embark upon. But before we continue, we would firstly like to thank Almighty Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for bringing us to this point in our journey. For without Him, nothing is possible. Our graduation theme, Our Journey Continues, reminds us that although our primary school chapter is coming to an end, our story is still being written. Most of us entered school in September 2019 as 5-year-olds filled with excitement, curiosity, nervousness, and maybe even a few tears. If you, like myself, walked into school confidently, while others walked in holding onto their parents like they were being dropped off onto another planet. Back then, our biggest worries were trying not to lose our pencils and hoping Miss Yasmin forgot to give us homework. Unfortunately for us, we kept losing those pencils and she never forgot. At that age, none of us could have imagined how unusual our primary school experience would soon become. We had only been at school for a few months when our lives suddenly changed. It was Friday, 13 March 2020. Yes, you heard that right. Friday the 13th. The school spelling bee competition was being conducted. Moments before, I had just lost to Rihanna because I couldn't spell the word boat. I was so disappointed in myself, and after throwing a few jealous glares at the trophy in Rihanna's hand, I wished there was no more school. And in a Freaky Friday sort of moment, my wish came true, as all schools were instructed to be closed immediately. In fact, I think I made the whole world come to a halt. Although scientists will disagree and say it was because of COVID-19. At that time, we thought school would reopen in a couple of weeks. But those weeks turned into months, and the months into years. From March 2020 to April 2022, our blackboards became computer screens, our dining tables became our desks, and our homes became our classrooms. Together with Miss Yasmin, we learned how to navigate the virtual world and the importance of using microphones, especially when our parents were giving us the answers to the background. Thank you, Miss Yasmin, for guiding us through our journey through those unpredictable times. All of you were attending classes virtually, but unfortunately for me, my wish backfired, so I attended virtual school physically because my mom still had to report to school daily with the principal at the time. Learning during the COVID-19 pandemic changed us in so many ways. We experienced learning loss not just academically, but socially. For 2 of our formative years, we only saw our friends through screens and were forced to interact with the world virtually. Miss Asha held our hands in Standard 1 as she transitioned us back into the physical classroom. And boy, she did have a hard time with it. We were basically a zoo of unsocialized animals. Nevertheless, she was up to the task, and after a few dust-outs, as she calls it, we were on our way to becoming the upright young men and women you see before you today. Thank you, Miss Asha, for all your time, dedication, and affection. It was definitely not lost on us. Our Standard 2 and Standard 3 years were anchored by Miss Sahida. She inspired us and laid the foundation for our SEA years. It was at these levels we became settled to the routine of physical learning, although we had many relapses of unruly behavior. She quickly quelled this by giving us so many notes to write that I have a permanent bump on my middle finger. Thank you, Miss Sahida, for helping us grow.
Standard 4 and 5 was where the workload really got to us. Some of us shined brightly, while some of us dimmed under the pressure. When Miss Hafiza pushed us hard, she attempted to unlock every atom of potential in us all, and I truly believe she did. We worked hard, lessons before school, lessons during lunchtime, and lessons after school.
We even became authors as we all wrote our own mathematics formulae books.
Yes, Miss Hafiza made us stronger, and her support and determination fed our hunger for success. We had to make big sacrifices. Oh yeah, we had to give up Roblox. It was truly a sacrifice, but we did it. Well, at least most of us did, right? Thank you, Miss Hafiza, for being our captain during the storm of SEA prep. We got on your last nerve. We made you question your teaching skills at times, but you never gave up on us.
Our time here at Five Rivers Islamia TIA was indeed a memorable one. We have made friendships, shared sorrows, secrets, and dreams. We have worked on projects, participated in competitions, celebrated special events, studied for tests, and supported each other through difficult and challenging times. Talking about competitions, we are national champions, Pinnacle ISC champions, with the highest score ever on the platform, because when we worked as a team, we were unstoppable.
We cannot thank our teachers without also thanking our principal, Miss Sofia Mohammed. She is the skipper on the SS Kutia. Her encouragement and support throughout the years kept us afloat. Personally, she has supported me and continues to support me in ways no other principal would have. And for that, I thank her today. Her door is always open to her students.
Yes, always open, and even when it's closed, we are comfortable enough to open it and enter. In other schools, students are scared of the principals. But here at Fritia, Miss Farisha actually has to put us out of office because we are always hanging out there. For us, the principal is like a second mother, always there with a caring hand and a bit of humor. When I first entered this school, I had trouble spelling my name. Instead of Sofia, I used to write Sofa. I always forgot the I. Miss Farisha was teaching our class at that time because Miss Yasmin was ill. She told me that sofa spells Sofa spells sofa, and we sit on a sofa, so the next time you write your name on sofa, we will sit on it. And you know what? I never forgot the I in my name after that.
Many memories like these fill our minds today. Who can forget the day the girls were called in the principal's office after being caught on camera doing some dramatic TikTok dances in Standard 3?
Or the day a couple of weeks ago when Justin apparently mistook Nikolai for a coconut tree as he's so tall and decided to climb up onto his back. Or the many shenanigans the boys always got themselves into. To our classmates, thank you for the friendships, the laughter, and the memories. You certainly made school life more meaningful and enjoyable. Even on difficult days, having supportive friends made everything easier. A special shout out to my besties, Jaya, Asiya, Selena, and you, Adrian. You will forever be my pupils. To our parents and families, thank you. Thank you for every early morning, every lesson revision, every late night project, every word of encouragement, every prayer, and every sacrifice you made for us. And yes, thank you for every book too. Looking back, it was motivation to do better. And we are grateful for you showing up today to celebrate with us. And we are especially grateful for the support of the mom who was unable to be with us physically today because she is looking down at us with pride from above. To all our other teachers, Miss Zuhara, Miss Fadia, and Mr. Aziz, thank you for your patience, dedication, and encouragement throughout the years. Thank you, Miss Zuhara, for increasing us in faith every Monday morning and for being a friendly voice on SEA Day as you read for us. Thank you, Miss Fadia, for your lessons on being a good citizen and for being a friendly face on SEA Day. Thank you, Mr. Aziz, for being our dad at school and for your last-minute SEA advice on how to focus and de-stress. We were fortunate to be guided by a wonderful staff along our journey.
As we prepare to move on to secondary school, we know that there will be opportunities and new challenges in the journey ahead. Some of us feel excited, some of us feel nervous, and some of us are still trying to figure out how the same students who once struggled to spell simple words, stay muted on Zoom, and find their lost pencils are now preparing to enter secondary school.
But if our class could survive online school, SEA stress, and a 2-year worldwide shutdown, then we can face whatever comes next.
As our journey continues, let us always remember to dream big, work hard, stay humble, and believe in ourselves. Let us continue to show kindness, support one another, and make our school and families proud.
Because graduation is not the end of our journey. It is simply the beginning of a new chapter. In closing, let us all take a moment to appreciate how far we've come and look forward to the bright future which lies ahead. Let us carry the spirit of Five Rivers TIA Primary with us wherever we may go, in a positive way, because our primary school chapter may have ended, but our journey continues. Congratulations, class of 2026. We did it! Thank you, and may God bless you all. Assalamu alaikum.